Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Leicester, and today we've got episode 3 of the career mode. In the previous episode then, we managed to make 2 more signings for the team, important signings in my opinion, that are going to make us push up this table for the top 4 spot that we need to get to. And the 2 signings were a new centre-back, Mukiele, and you can see they're 80 rated. He is a right-back, but he can play centre-back, and that's where he's going to play for us. And we also signed Kyiv for the midfield. So this is how the league table then is looking. Some teams have already played their 4th game, for example Arsenal, as you can see. But we do sit in 11th place at the moment with 2 wins and 1 loss. Also coming up in today's episode, we have the start of the Europa League. I'm going to take a look at our group and see how it's going to look. Coming up then in today's episode, we have 2 games coming up in the Premier League. One against West Ham, the second one being against Liverpool. So that's going to be a tough game and a tough test for us. And then the 3rd game is going to be in the Europa League. So we're going to play that, check the group out, and see how we do perform. So if you guys do enjoy today's episode, don't forget, go down below, smash the like button, and also if you are new, don't forget, hit the subscribe button as well. So let's get into today's episode then, and let's read out some of your guys' comments from the previous episode. And into the first comment then here, coming from Maria, saying, also, I think that 71 rated Youth Academy player should be put on the loan list. I mean, he hasn't made even his debut yet. Now, they're referring to Matthew Gibbons, as you can see on screen, our Youth Academy player that we got given at the start of the career mode. He can play a number of positions, age 16, 71 overall. Now, I was thinking to add him to the loan list, and I'm still unsure whether to add him because we've got so many games this season with the Premier League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League as well. I just feel like he could come in some use, and I do want to use him. He's got decent pace and decent stats all round. You look at his development so far, he's got 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot as well. And I do feel like he will get some game time. He's got 89 sprint speed as well. So even if he just comes on for the last half an hour for now, just to start his career out. But for now, I'm going to keep him in the team because I do feel like he will get game time. But let's say we leave it a month or 2, and he's only played 2 or 3 games, then we will probably loan him out. Into the next comment then, which comes from Agozi, saying change the formation to a 4-3-3 attack, which we did in the previous episode. Like I said, I think we were playing a 4-3-3 holding, and it was. And now we're changing to 4-3-3 attack. And as you can see at the moment, it gets Maddison in his best position at the cam. But unfortunately, Ndidi, we'll quickly go over here. He can't play, well, he can play centre mid, but it's saying a -4 at the moment. So unfortunately, just going to have to live with that for the time being. I might try and put him on a development plan to, convert him fully to a centre mid. But we'll see how that goes. And the current tactics we've got for the team. So I've got him on constant pressure for defensive. And then for offensive, I've got him on fast build-up. So let's get into the 3rd and final comment then, which comes from Nuri, saying, Renzy bro, do you stream anywhere? I would really like to see more live content. So at the moment, because I work full-time, I don't actually have enough time to stream as well as doing YouTube. So at the moment, I don't actually stream until I get to possibly one day of doing this full-time. Then I would stream easily 3-4 hours a day, probably every day, career mode. But at the moment I don't, but I do have a link down below in the description to my Twitch page. So you do want to go over there and hit the follow button, you can. And also down below is a link to my Instagram, where obviously I don't live stream on there, but I do post things earlier. For example, everyone's seen the thumbnail for the Leicester career mode a lot sooner when I'm rendering episodes. I put stories up of different things on the career mode or signing different players. So if you're interested, the link is down below. It's on my Instagram. So let's get into the first game of the episode then, which is against West Ham, who are currently 6th place in the Premier League. This time though, we are at home and we've got a fully fit team. Apart from Ndidi, I don't know why he's not fully fit at the moment, but unfortunately he isn't. So I might have to sub him off at some point in the game. We've got Chowdhury on the bench who can come on. And also Telemans, because Kyiv is going to make his debut today for the club. So let's get into the game and hopefully get another 3 points on the table. There we go. Maddison looking for the ball down to Jamie Vardy, and he's found him. Jamie Vardy in front of goal to make it 1-0 with a finesse shot, and he does. There we go, 23 minutes in, Maddison with the assist and Jamie Vardy with the goal to take the lead here in front of this game, and what a start it was. And I'm just so glad that Maddison is now playing at cam, because it allows him to be in positions ready for this, to play the ball through for Jamie Vardy, and he takes his time and finesse shots it round the keeper, and there we go, we take the lead in this game 1-0. Okay, we don't want West Ham to get a goal back straight away. Reminds me of that Aston Villa game, but a great tackle there. Let's get maybe on the counter-attack now. Jamie Vardy to Maddison. Vardy make the run, and he just couldn't get past Bender there. And Bender, okay, they've signed him. I didn't even take a look at the West Ham team, really, but they've signed him from Leverkusen, haven't they? Okay, oh no. West Ham are through. Snodgrass, Sonuncu, and no. Oh, thank God. Was that Ndidi there? Number 21. It might be Pereira, actually. Let's find out now, just to praise them. And it is, yeah, Ricardo Pereira there with a great stop. So there we have it then, into half-time in this game. Not much has happened in the first half, but obviously we got the goal to take the lead. Just looking to maybe to get a few more chances in this second half, but of Camavinga at the moment, obviously no chances on goal. But I have been impressed with his performance so far. Oh, here we go. Chowdhury, great tackle there has come on for Ndidi. And, okay, Chowdhury, the attack sort of broke down there. Maybe get a pass through, and there we go. Vardy, who's going to try and do... Okay, the skill move didn't work out. He's still got a hold of the ball, though. Maybe a pass down there. We found it, and we have Camavinga. Get this back to Vardy. Down there to Maddison, and we just couldn't get the pass through. There we go. Chowdhury once again. He's all over the pitch at the moment. Camavinga. Get the pass inside, and we can. Vardy, just a fake shot, but unfortunately just lost it. And we really need a second goal here, because West Ham, even though they haven't been, you know, dangerous enough yet, all it takes is one chance, and they could be back in the game. No, West Ham are through. Lazzini. No. Oh, thank God, Schmeichel. And no way. It found the back of the net. Souček makes it level late on in this game. And they've just taken 2 points from us. I cannot believe that. We blocked the first shot. Great. Schmeichel done great. I even tried to get in the way of Schmeichel and the goal. You'll see here, they get the pass, and then he blocks it, and I'm trying to get in the way with Max Aarons, I think, possibly there, and I just couldn't. And they've still got the shot around him. Oh, my God. And they just took 2 points from us. Souček with the goal in the 90th minute. And there we have it then, guys. Full time in this game at 1-1. We held the lead for so long, but it took till the 90th minute. And like I said, all it took was one chance, and West Ham got right back into the game and grabbed themselves a point out of it. And we dropped 2 in the process. Here is then the league table after that game. And unfortunately now, like I say, we're in 9th place though, so we're not doing too bad at the moment. With 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. And it was crucial we won that last game, really, because we would be in the top 4 or top 5 right now. So unfortunately, we find ourselves in 9th place after losing that late goal to West Ham. So whilst we are then on transfer deadline day, let's take a look at some of the deals that have happened. So for us, obviously the 2 biggest deals was Camavinga and Mukiele coming in for a combined around about 80 million there. But prior, we've just managed to sell him, and he's gone to Real Betis for 9.3 million. So let's take a look at some of the other teams here. So you can see Aubameyang going to Liverpool for 78.7 million. Skriniar going to United for 70 plus million. Coman going to Chelsea. An interesting transfer there. Aouar going to Barcelona. Jordan Henderson making a move to Spurs. Jesus making a move to Dortmund. That's quite interesting there. The player that we did have shortlisted, Zakaria, making a move to Bayern Munich. Umtiti going to Liverpool, and Piqué going to Chelsea. So some interesting signings there. Grealish making a move to Juventus. That is interesting. But yeah, that's some of the transfers that have happened in this transfer window. Here is then how the 2 teams are going to line up then for the second game in today's episode. We're away from home against Liverpool, the former Premier League champions. And I got to say, we've got a tough fixture. Obviously, we played Man City already away from home. Now we're facing Liverpool away from home. It's a tough start to life in the Premier League, I've got to say. And we are on ultimate difficulty, so I don't expect this game to be easy at all. You can see there they got Umtiti in defence, Dabiza in midfield as well. And for our team, it's going to pretty much stay the same. Telemans has coming back into the side, and Perez is going to start on the right-hand side. Okay, Liverpool on the attack now. Mohamed Salah works his way into the box and makes it 1-0. 8 minutes in, Liverpool take the lead against us. And it's going to be a tough game, this one. It definitely is going to be a tough game against Liverpool. And you can already tell, they're already 1-0 up through Mohamed Salah on the counter-attack. And you can see here, they've just got so many players moving forward for them. And he takes it along there. Big first touch, but then smashes it home with his second touch. And there we go. 1-0, 9 minutes in for Liverpool. Okay, down the line. Perez has still got it. Finds the pass inside to Vardy, who keeps it. Telemans out wide. Harvey Barnes, maybe over the top. And he just couldn't get the ball over the top. And he still couldn't keep to that one either. And he is taken down in the box. Nothing to be called from it. But here we go. Liverpool now on the counter-attack. Stabitzer. I don't even know much about this guy, but he is playing really well for them so far. But Justin getting that ball back for us. Oh, here we go. Mohamed Salah comes again. Justin just can't get a hold of this ball, and he is going to make it 2-0 now in this game. And Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side, I really just cannot deal with him in this game. Justin's just getting ran all over. Maybe we should have looked at strengthening the left-back position. I don't know, but he just cannot deal with Mohamed Salah whatsoever. He comes neck to neck with him there. Can't fight for that ball back, and it goes in off the post, and Liverpool now 2-0 up. 33 minutes in. Sunchu finds the pass there to Telemans. He's going to get it down to Maddison, who stuck for options. Back to Telemans. Maybe the pass over to Jamie Vardy, and Umtiti is there to block that one. And we do get ourselves a corner here. Maybe a chance to at least get one goal back. Please. Something just before half-time. The cross comes in. It's decent. But nothing is going to come from it. Can we get that loose ball? And we can. Here to Maddison. And, okay. Don't really know where to go with this one. Harvey Barnes. Get the pass. I wanted that to Vardy, ideally. And, okay, the pass is down. Vardy. And, okay, he's going to get the shot away. And he makes it 2-1. 43 minutes in, what a goal that is to bring us sort of back into the game. And Vardy is going to be the scorer of that one. And I was really struggling there, where to find the passes, who to pass to, you know, what have you. And there we go. We got there in the end. Let's put it that way. We find the pass down. Vardy gets it. Is tripped, but he still manages to get the shot away and beats Alisson and makes it 2-1 just before half-time. Here we go. Telemans. Maybe get this over the top. And I wanted that to Vardy, ideally, but Harvey Barnes will do, don't worry, and try and get maybe some sort of pass in, and okay, it went towards Vardy, but just not really where I wanted Vardy to stand. Pereira in against great space, and here we go, Vardy down to Maddison, finesse shot, and it's going to go in, and it does go in the back of the net. 2-2 now in this game against Liverpool. Maddison and Vardy getting us back into this game. Could we get all 3 points? That would be the dream here against Liverpool, especially away from home as well. And it made that West Ham defeat not feel as bad as it does right now. And a great bit of build-up play there from Pereira on that right-hand side. We work it into the box and make it 2-2 now. There we go. Maybe a chance on the counter-attack. Maddison play that through. And Vardy, is he going to get the end of it? And he isn't. Umtiti is going to get there before him. But we win this here maybe. Okay, Gibbons, who's just come on as well. Vardy, find the pass maybe. The shot. And it is going to be blocked from the defender. And Gibbons has come on that left-hand side. Just a little bit of pace. Maybe use it on the counter-attack for us. Try and get the 3rd goal in the game. There we go. Perez down to Camavinga, who made the substitute with Gibbons. Down to Gibbons now. Got a chance here to really change the game. The cross inside the box. Okay, no one really there, to be fair. And it was poor. And there's only a minute left remaining now in this game. And, okay, don't know who that was aimed to. There's going to be a minute added on. I don't think we're going to be able to get anything from it. And Liverpool are going to make a change. Where could we throw to here? We'd best go in here maybe. Maddison and, yeah. Okay, I tried to pass to Vardy. Didn't come off. There wasn't much time left, was there? But there we go. Full time in this game. And away from home against Liverpool, we managed to get at least 1 point in this game. We was 2-0 down, but we've done great to come back and at least get a point against them. So we're into the post-match interview here then. And the first question saying it didn't look good at half-time. You were behind. And obviously in the second half, we managed to pull it back, and I'm so glad that we did. Even though it's a point, and unfortunately in today's episode, we've got literally 2 points from 2 games, but going up against Liverpool, away from home especially, I'm just glad that we managed to get a point in that game, and 2 goals as well. So Mukiele now has now made his development plan change to centre-back, so let's change him now, and he is going to be a regular centre-back. Now, which development plan to choose for him? Now, I think his sprint speed and acceleration is perfectly fine. I'm looking more at the defensive stats here. Now I'm thinking a stamina, okay, could do with improving. Maybe strength a little bit and slide tackle. But I think ball-playing defender does suit him a little bit better. So here is then how the group stage looks then in the Europa League. And you see our group at the moment. I do expect us to make it out of this group, by the way. I'm pretty sure you guys do as well. So you got us, Roma, YSG, Tirol. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. And FC Dynamo, 1948. But I do expect us to make it out of it. And to be fair, in the Europa League, I do pretty much, you know, expect us to get into the semi-finals and hopefully the final and win it and get into the Champions League next year, because top 4 at the moment does look pretty, you know, off the cards, because obviously the draw against West Ham, I can't believe they got the late goal. Them 3 points were so crucial, but if games like that keep happening, to get into the Champions League, we might just have to rely on getting to the final of the Europa League. So as we can see here as well, Castagne has completed his development plan to the left-back positions. We are going to change that. It is 78 rated now, so he could just overtake Justin in that starting 11 team. So which other plan should I put him on now? So his sprint speed, to be fair, isn't actually that bad. So we look at defensive wide back. That would work on his defensive role. So I think we're going to do that for now, because obviously he's going to be converted into a defensive position in the left back role. So I think now we're going to put him on defensive wide back and see how he does. So here is then how the two teams are going to line up for the final game in today's episode. We're away from home in this one against FC Dynamo. And I made a few changes to the side. Demaira Gray is going to start on that left-hand side. Sengi's under on the right-hand side. Kamavinga and Chowdhury in the middle. Castagne is going to start at left-back in this game. I want to see how he does perform because, like I say, he could feature in the starting 11 sooner. Fofana is going to start at centre-back and Max Aaron's at right-back. So, like I say, I expect to win in this one. I've changed the team around for it. So let's get into the game and see how we perform. Oh, here we go. Jamie Vardy's won it back early on. Jamie Vardy now, cut it inside, go for the finesse shot, and it's going to go over the bar. 2 minutes in, though, we do get a chance, and unfortunately, it's going to go over the bar. Great cut back there from Vardy, but for some reason, it went flying over the bar. Oh, here we go. Dynamo are attacking on this right-hand side now. Got to make sure we try and cover this, because, again, the first 2 games in today's episode, we have scored, but only getting a point out of them. We can't allow that to happen in the final game for today. And like I say, I do expect us to get a win. And they're still messing around here. I don't know what their plan of attack is. Okay, working it inside now. Chowdhury may be able to get the ball back and through. Schmeichel is there to cover that one. Oh, here we go on the counter-attack now. Maddison, get this up there to Sengi's who's got a decent bit of pace. Trying to run away from him. Get a pass back inside to Maddison. The pass off again. The shot. And as if, man, we've got to be getting that at least on goals, you know what I mean? Not for the defender to block it, but maybe again here, Chowdhury. Just trying to lose his man, get the pass down there, and we do. Demaira Gray, and okay, I'm looking for the pass there to Vardy, and we just can't get it going. Kamavinga, okay, maybe the pass to Vardy is now on to Maddison, and it is to Vardy, sorry, and the shot, and it's off the post and out. I can't believe that. We're so close here to getting the first goal in the game, and a second chance from Vardy is not going to go in the back of the net. So we are going to make 2 changes in this game then. Vardy is going to go off because we've got a game coming up against Fulham literally 2 or 3 days after. So we've got to make that change. Iheanacho is going to come on. And plus Gibbons is going to come on as well. So we can get something going in this game because it's so frustrating. And no way. Oh, thank God. Schmeichel there was to save it. But 65 minutes in, we've had a few chances, not many. And we're still at 0-0 in this game. I really thought we would have, you know, maybe had this game to be the game we'd score a few goals. But obviously not. Oh, Chowdhury, here we go. Maddison, Iheanacho gets the ball back. Get this down. There we go. Come on, forget the ref. Come on, we're going to get something from this now. Sengi's under the pass. Oh, my days. This team is... I'm really struggling with this team, guys. I've got to say, I just cannot seem to get anything moving. No players are making runs or anything. And, okay, what is going on here? Okay, winning it back. Sengi's under to Maddison. Here we go. Chowdhury, make it 1-0. And, of course not. Maddison, just go for the finesse. Why not? The game's over. The game is literally over. And it's going to end as a 0-0. And I cannot believe it. You know, guys, I really thought this game would go in, smash them 3-0, end the episode with a high. But unfortunately, we've ended the episode with a 0-0 draw of our first game in the Europa League. So what a poor game that was then in the Europa League. I really thought, like I say, I just don't understand. We underestimated the opponents, but I played a bit of a weaker side. But we still had Vardy, we still had Maddison in the side, Mukiele in centre-back, you know. I really thought we would have gone out there and got the win, but to leave that game with, you know, just 1 point was really disappointing. So here is how the group then looks after only 1 game played. Like I said, we've got plenty more games to go, but we're going to have to work out a system for this team to get the best out of it. And I need your guys' help down below in the comments. But you can see Roma got a win in their game, so they get 3 points. So we've only got a point so far. But like I said, plenty of games to come. And we just have to work out a better system for this team. So before we end today's episode then, I just want to talk a little bit about the team. Because like I say, today's episode, the game against West Ham, it is what it is. You know, they get a late winner, 1-1. But again, I expect us to score more in that game. They were above us in the table, you know, in 6th place. And the game against Liverpool, I've got to say I'm pretty happy with coming back from 2-0 down to get the point. But again, I just didn't want to be 2-0 down in the first place. And then the final game especially expected us to get a win in that game. So the 4-3-3 attack, is this the formation we should be going with, or should I go back to the 4-3-3 holding? Just with that, I don't think Maddison gets the best out of him in centre midfield. Or should we go with the 4-1-4-1, which I'm pretty sure that's the formation Leicester use in real life, or is it 4-4-1-1? It's one of the two, I know it is. Maybe we should go with this, and obviously play with this, maybe sort of team. It doesn't look too bad. Obviously, a few players, obviously right wing compared to right mid, but should we play with this? Should we not? Let me know down below How should we get the best out of this team? So there we have it then, guys. That has been today's episode. What an episode it has been. Not one of my best episodes, I'll put it that way, but there's more to come in these episodes. So if you guys did manage to enjoy today's episode, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new, and I'll see you guys for the next episode.